Hey everyone, today we are jumping into a chapter that's not just crucial for your Class 10 exams, but is literally about the world we live in, forest and wildlife resources. Let's get right into it. Here at A1 Institute, we put together this explainer to make sure you don't just memorize this chapter, but you actually get it. Our goal is to have you walking into your board exams feeling totally confident. So here's our game plan for today. We'll start with India's incredible biodiversity. Then we'll get into why it's so important to protect it. After that, we'll check out the actual steps India has taken, learn how our forests are managed, and wrap it all up with a super quick summary to make sure you're exam ready. All right, first up, let's talk about the absolutely incredible natural treasure we have right here in India. You're about to see just how special our country's biodiversity really is. You know, this line from a Lepcha folk song, it's more than just beautiful words. It shows us how deeply nature is woven into our culture. For generations, nature hasn't just been a resource, it's been seen as a source of life, music, and inspiration. And that cultural connection is backed up by facts. I mean, India is literally one of the richest countries on the entire planet when it comes to biological diversity. It's a genuine global hotspot for life. So what do we even mean by biodiversity? It sounds complicated, but it's not just a long list of different species. The most important word here is integrated. Think of it like a giant, complex machine where every single piece, from the tiniest insect to the biggest tree, is connected and depends on all the others to work. Okay, so now that we know how everything is connected, we've got to ask the big question: why should we even bother protecting it? And let me tell you, this isn't just about saving cute animals. It's about our own survival. Now, listen up, because this is a question that you are very, very likely to see on your exam. But more than that, it's one of the most important questions we can ask, period. So why does it all matter so much? Let's break it down. Well, for starters, conservation literally maintains the systems that keep us alive. We're talking about clean air to breathe, clean water to drink, and healthy soil to grow our food. Simple as that. Second, forests are the foundation of almost every food chain. They're the primary producers. Without them, the whole system just collapses. And finally, genetic diversity acts like nature's safety net, giving species the ability to adapt and survive in a changing world. So, knowing the stakes were this high, what did India actually do about it? Well, that brings us to our next section, the real, concrete actions and laws that were put into place to protect our natural heritage. Okay, get your notes out because you'll want to remember these two dates. 1972 was huge. That's when the Indian Wildlife Protection Act was put in place, giving us the legal framework for conservation. And then, just 1 year later, in 1973, we launched one of the most famous conservation efforts in the world, Project Tiger. Project Tiger is such a perfect case study. See, the goal wasn't just to save one species. The brilliant idea was that if you can save a top predator, like the tiger, you end up saving its entire forest ecosystem along with it. Now, to really understand why this project was an emergency, you need to see the numbers. At the start of the 20th century, we had around 55,000 tigers in India, a huge, thriving population. But then, look at this. By 1973, that number had crashed, all the way down to just 1,827. That's not just a decline, it's a catastrophe. The tiger was literally on the brink of being wiped out. So what on earth happened? Well, it was basically a perfect storm of disasters. You had rampant poaching for skins and bones, their forest homes were shrinking, the animals they prey on were disappearing, and of course, the human population was expanding. It was a crisis, and something had to be done fast. And this leads us to a super important point. You can't save the tiger if you don't save its home, the forest. That's exactly why India developed a specific system for managing its forests, dividing them into 3 key types. Okay, this table right here, this is a classic exam topic, so let's make sure we've got it down. Our forests are split into 3 groups. More than half are reserved forests. These are the crown jewels, getting the highest level of protection. Almost a third are protected forests, which are shielded from being damaged any further. And the rest fall under unclassed forests, which covers other areas, some owned by the government and some by private individuals. Phew! Okay, we have covered a ton of ground. So let's pull it all together with a quick, clean, exam-ready summary of the absolute most important things you need to remember. So let's lock it in. Point 1, India is a biodiversity superpower. Point 2, We have to conserve it because our own lives depend on it: air, water, and soil. Point 3, Project Tiger is your go-to example of a successful conservation plan in action. And finally, point 4, our forests are managed in 3 categories: reserved, protected, and unclassed. Got it? Awesome. Hey, if this explainer helped you get a handle on this chapter, do us a huge favor. Hit that like button, share it with your friends, and definitely subscribe to the A1 Institute channel so you don't miss out on more content like this. And if you're serious about taking your preparation to the next level, we're here to help. At A1 Institute, we offer exclusive notes, one-on-one guidance from experts, and, of course, admissions to our full programs. Getting in touch with us is super easy. Just check out the description below this explainer. You'll find all the details you need, including our phone number. So I'll leave you with this final thought. Now that you understand the system, what's one small thing, just one, that you can do this week to be a part of the solution? Drop your ideas in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your studies.